Alright. After Eve with Tetsuya. I need to get these done. I just woke up. Ah. What happened to service with a smile? Really? Do you seriously not know where you stand with us, Brandon? Dude, you give me such mixed signals, I don't even know anymore. You see this gate? This arch? You can't just pass through this threshold as you see fit, you know. This is Outlaws territory. Other guilds strutting through here isn't the sort of thing we can just ignore. Lots of people here with dark pasts they're running from. Some don't even want to show their faces at all if they can help it. So you might imagine they're none too pleased when outsiders start snooping around. Funny from someone who's calling me boss right now. Don't think you're special. So long as I get paid, I'll call anybody boss. Besides, I'm under contract. So yeah, I'm your employee tonight. And I'll do whatever you want. Hell, I'm basically a stray who dances for coin. You tell me to get on all fours and lick your feet and I'll do it. Please don't. I know some people would, but please don't. I'll even stand out in front of a shop in this ridiculous outfit and flirt up prospective customers if I gotta. Clearly. No. Is that your job at Tsukiyomi's club? Tsukiyomi may seem like a flake who's always slacking off. But make no mistake, he's Kabukicho's head honcho. Just about everybody in this town owes him some debt or another, including me. Even our queen never hesitates to turn an ear his way whenever he speaks. I'm way lower on the totem pole, so it's only fitting for me to wear this travesty of an outfit and tout for customers. Anyway, we're getting a little off topic here. Point is, there's a reason I arranged to meet with you outside the town gate. When I hazard a guess to what it is, it's because I wanted us to have a private chat, one-on-one. But if anyone else from around here saw us, that could be a problem. They could start spreading rumors about us. Can't they just see from where you're standing and me right here? What? What? You can't have a bosom buddy? This whole thing would be a lot easier if you were a loner with no place to go, like Tomte was when I found him. We'd have taken you in, same as we did with him, but that's not the reality we're living in. And that's why you need somebody like me to take care of all the pain-in-the-ass procedures for letting your kind in. Sorry. Anyway, there's a place I always hit up after I get off night shift. I'm a regular there. Might be a good place to talk. Of course. Whew. This is more like it. I can finally relax here and collect my thoughts. Isn't this where you brought Tomte to? So you come here all the time? Yeah, when I want to get away from it all. There ain't a better place. Guarding the owner? He promised nobody will ever know he came. Got an awful lot of bruises. You from training? Problem with physical work, in this town anyway, is that you find yourself resolving conflicts with your fist an awful lot. And if you ain't ripped, you're gonna look weak to all the would-be bullies out there. If you look weak, you get picked on. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. The reason I called you here? Well, probably best to start with Tomte. Right? I'm sure you noticed already, Kabukicho here is basically the last refuge for people Tokyo has chewed up and spit out. Is that why Barghest is here all the time, even though he's in a different guild? Since the time I got here, all different kinds of people have come to this town, then left when they found someplace else to be. And that's fine. If people can make ends meet out there, then I say more power to them. Tomte, he's a little different. He's in a bad place, and I can't just ignore that and hope his situation improves. Because frankly, it's a bad enough place that I could see him turning back up here in Kabukicho anytime. If nothing else, he knows a little too much about how we work now, so I think it's only right we keep an eye on him. Ain't like we haven't had to deal with snitches in the past, selling dirt on us to the highest bidder, you know. Yeah. Yeah, we know all about that, don't we, Kirito? So, it's to protect your guild's privacy? Point is, I want to keep an eye on Tomte. I ain't got much in the way of informants out Santa School way. I've got Gyobu and everyone else on the case, but sitting on my hands and waiting for the usual gang doesn't feel right. Makes me feel a lot better if I were to use my own hand-selected informants to take care of this personally. So I racked my brain for anyone I could trust who has some connection there, and naturally, you came to mind right away. So on that note, I got a proposition for you, Brandon. Yeah, I mean, of course I'm not suggesting a one-sided transaction here. If something were to happen on our end, we'd be sure to keep you informed on the down low too. This isn't shady business or anything like that. I like to think we're on the up and up, at least. So what do you say? I thought you saw me as your enemy. There's an element of caution, to be sure. We do see you as an enemy, to be frank, but even so. Better an enemy you can trust than an ally you can't, right? That's one of the fundamentals in a risky business. If that's the case, though, why? Why do you always pick fights with me? Gee, I don't know. Maybe because you're always completely owning our goons in front of a crowd and it makes us look bad. Look, hey, look, I don't start the fights, I finish them. That's why we're talking behind the scenes like this. You ain't gotta worry about mad dogging you if nobody's looking. It's actually kind of a pain in the ass dealing with disputes among the outlaws. Rarely does any good come of it all. So if we can handle all of it under the table like this, I think it'll be for the best. It don't gotta involve anyone else at all. No, don't get me wrong. I still don't fully trust you. That brood of yours, Kingo, kind of sours me on your whole organization. Blessing and a curse. Alright. Let me think about it a bit, okay? Good. Glad you seem to be giving this offer attention it deserves. So, shouldn't we be getting out soon? Starting to feel a little dizzy. Yeah, let's go somewhere else to cool off and resume our discussion. You mind tagging along a little bit more? Here, follow me. The heck is... What's wrong? Don't just stand there. Come on in. This is... your... Is this your room? Nah, it's temporary lodging. Another few months and I'll probably wind up moving someplace else. I often find myself crashing at other guild members' places too. Hey, Korsha, you... Hello, Korsha, before Korsha existed. Living in one place for too long, in a business like mine, is more trouble than it's worth. Wait, a present? Wait, no, that's from your shop, isn't it? Yeah, from the King and Knight's place. It's leftover Christmas cake he let me take home with me. If you want any, help yourself. I've actually been wondering how I was gonna get rid of it. So you'd be doing me a favor. The thing is that none of these guys really strike my fancy, to be honest. Huh. How about we eat it together? Uh-oh. Wait. Hold on, what? We stayed the entire night. Wow, you're awake already? You can sleep a little longer if you want it, you know. I spent the night at Tetsuya's. You were out like a light, but your breathing was real steady and relaxed. So I figured you must have been getting good rest. I was asleep for what? 1 hour? 2? That's the... We already missed curfew. It's morning, dude. I wonder if I missed curfew. You've got a curfew? Talk about living a sheltered life. Sure ain't like that here. Anyway, I think I've said everything that needed to be said. The rest is up to you, Brandon. Also, you may have figured, when others are around, I won't be as free to coddle you. So, apologies in advance. So you let your guard... So this is the only time you actually let your guard down, huh? really is like Romeo and Juliet, huh? I don't know. I'd say our relationship's a little more transactional than that myself. We use each other as needed. No compassion or anything like that. I'm just the enemy you can trust. That's all. I do like this. Someone did show me an ending previously, but I'm like, like I ain't like Tetsuya like that. So there is an alternate path. There is an alternate path. Apparently, like he does something completely different. But yeah.